Right, this is going to be a pretty laid-back video. I'm basically just going to go over what I would rate exotics in Destiny. Basically, we've got a tier list system here, and I'm just going to go through and rate all the Destiny 2 exotics. Bit of pre-warning, this is going to be opinionated. You're probably not going to agree with me on all of these, so brace yourself for that, to be honest with you. Right, Cold Heart. This was a pre-order bonus for Destiny 2, and it's a arc trace rifle, I believe. How good is it these days? That is the question, because this was really good for Callus. What should we say? B tier? I wouldn't really use it though. I can't think why I would use this unless it's like some sort of arc burn and I needed to use a trace. Ruinous Effigy. Ruinous Effigy? Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. It's a guilty pleasure. God, it's not bad though. It's not bad. And if I'm putting Cold Heart and C, I'm gonna. I prefer it to the Cold Heart, let's be honest. That's too high. That's too high, isn't it, lads? Indecisive today. 1,000 Voices. Now, this is the raid exotic for the Last Wish. And on a solar burn, I really enjoy this thing. We're going to slap that in B tier. Absolutely hate this thing. If I get killed by this, it frustrates me quite a bit. But then again, it is a good bit of kit. Probably better than a trace rifle. Yeah, let's pop it there. This thing, absolutely awful at the moment. I'm hoping for a buff. Chuck it straight there. Wish Ender, don't really use it. Just don't use it. Right, is this the Sturm or the Drang? I believe it's the Sturm. Don't ask me how I'm getting those two mixed up. This was really good in PvP when 120s. They just got nerfed though. Oh, God. When you're synergizing with the sidearm, this thing is really good, but I'm going to have to pop it in the C tier just because 120s are still alright. Thunderlord, very fun weapon. Good on an arc burn, pop it there. Legend of Acrius, if you've got the Catalyst, this is a good bit of kit. Probably there as well. I'm probably going to have to shuffle this all round at the end, to be fair with you. Merciless, is that the name of it? Merciless, the fusion rifle that increases the rate of fire after hitting hits. I think that's what it does. Was good at the start of Destiny, kind of fallen off, not really that good anymore, but still I put it above Vex. Big fan of this one, just a big fan of it. Fun to use, bit iconic. Hawkmoon, this was actually my breakout YouTube video, was the Hawkmoon information video. I do have a soft spot for this thing, but it's not as good as Ace. It's probably better than these guys. Yeah, it's a nice hand cannon, fun to use. Last word, I love this thing, very fun to use. Borealis. Was this PlayStation exclusive when it first came out? I don't remember, but anyway, it changes element. It's a sniper rifle. I know some people like it in the Nightfalls. Oh, God, guys, I don't use it. I don't use it. What am I doing? I'm trying to rank something I don't use. Love this thing. Absolutely love this thing. Probably putting it up there. Oh, that's controversial. What can I say? This thing, very fun. Am I going to put too much in S tier? Am I going to put too much in S tier? We will see. Fighting Line, it was good at some point. I hated the... Basically, when I had Mountaintop, I loved the direct impact, but the whole ricocheting thing, it really annoyed me with grenade launchers. I'm not the biggest fan. I know some people in PvP are really good with that thing, but then again, this is my ranking. This thing with the Catalyst, very fun in PvP, but we'll put it in the C tier. The Xenophage, very good damage weapon if you don't have anything else. Very fun, not one of my personal favourites, bit of a workhorse, good for raid damage. Anarchy, obviously everybody loves an Anarchy, that is getting nerfed though, which is quite sad. This bow, I know a lot of people are ranting and raving about it, but I never got the Catalyst, so it would be kind of unfair for me to... It is fun, but I can't rate it just because I haven't got the Catalyst for it. Leviathan's Breath, cool concept, doesn't really work as a heavy weapon, unfortunately. We can pop that in the D tier, but I believe it has some sort of stunning ability, which is pretty cool. This thing, love the design of it, very fun to use, have the Catalyst, love the mission it came with, but we're not rating the mission, we are rating the gun. Animations on this thing are so cool. B tier. At this point, am I rating them? How am I actually rating these? Am I rating them on how good they are, or am I rating them on looks at this point? Thorn, iconic bit of kit, it's got to go in the B tier. It's got to be better than Hawkmoon. Hawkmoon's got to come down, lads, it's got to come down. What's this thing called? Skyburners. Oh god, Skyburners something. I think I might even be wrong. This does extra damage to Cabal. If you don't aim, it fires projectiles. If you do aim, it's hit scan, which is pretty cool. It's a scout rifle as well, and it's not really that good. It's some pretty cool builds you can have with it, but hey. Jade Rabbit. I had some fun times with the old Jade Rabbit. It was a very good scout rifle, and whenever scout rifles get buffed, this thing's always good. But at the moment, it's not that good, lads. It's not that good. Monte Carlo, great for melee builds. Cool looking weapon. Again, C tier. Darcy, I don't use it, lads. I feel awful. There's probably going to be like 8 weapons down here, but I just don't feel comfortable rating. Graviton Lance, I have the catalyst from this. It came from the faction rallies, and it's pretty fun. I really enjoyed the cosmology perk, which is pretty cool. But it's a C tier again, and oh god, it's not even that good, lads. It's not even that good. Le Monarch, probably my favourite bow. Actually, no, Trinity Ghoul is, so I do really like this Void bow though. Huckleberry, great bit of kit. Lamina, oof, it needs something else. This weapon, it just feels like it's missing something. Needs a buff. Needs a buff. Would I say it's as good as these guys? Maybe with the catalyst. Really enjoy the Lament, is it called? Lament sword? I kind of wish it was Stasis though. Perfect opportunity for a Stasis sword. Why did they pick Solar? Anyway, I won't go on. We'll put that in the old B tier. Actually. Nah, B tier. Sue me, guys, sue me. Cerberus +1. Love the name of this thing. Cerberus, obviously the 3-headed dog. +1, you've got 4. It has 4 barrels. A little bit of trivia for you boys. It's not that good though, lads. Even the catalyst just makes it a bit worse when you change the firing mode. Not a fan. Vigilance Wing had its shine in PvP, but nowadays this old girl is going to be coming down to. Ooh, it's still powerful. Pulse rifles are still good. We'll put it in B. What's this called? Salvation's Grip. I hate it. Horrible bit of kit. Yeah, it's useful for those bloody missions, but Christ almighty, that thing is just annoying to use unless you're, what is it, the hunter where you can slam on the ground and smash the crystals. Anyway, might get a bit of hate for that, but what can you do? Is this called the Eyes of Tomorrow? I don't have it. I don't have it, lads. I wish I had it. I don't. Wardcliffe Coil, or Dubious Folly if you're a veteran player. This thing was supposed to be in Destiny 1, well it was in the files, and I just got the catalyst for it and I really enjoy using it. In PvP, this is a go-to exotic heavy if you're not using an exotic. Beta. Sunshot. Love the design, love the animations, love the whole fire aspect. This thing's really cool. I also like how the magazine like glows red the more you fire it. But is it actually that good? It has a pretty big magazine. It's quite unique. It's better than Lamina, surely. Yeah, go on. Hard light. This thing was so good when Trials first came out. This is how I got my first 2 flawlesses actually, just using this thing. But do I want to put it higher? But at the moment, auto rifles aren't very good. Is this criminal for me to do this? Most likely. Oh, what's this called? The Prospector or the Prosecute? Oh, lads, I'm struggling today. You can tell this is unedited. It's not good. It's actually the worst. No, it's a grenade launcher. Grenade launchers are all right. It's not. It can't go in there. It's in there. It's in there. Traveler's Chosen. Good for builds. Cool. Just like the Kvostov, this came back as an exotic. I was actually thinking of doing a video on common weapons that turned to exotics, so that would be Husk of the Pit, the Kvostov, and also Traveler's Chosen. Right. Bad Juju. Good for super builds. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Oh god, what's this called? No Time to Explain. Oh Christ, the pre-order thing for Beyond Light, the Stranger's Rifle from Destiny 1 that came back as an exotic. I know a lot of people love this thing. I kind of like it. Malfeasance, I want this thing to be good. I really want this thing to be good, but it's just not. It's just not there, lads. It's just not there. And it's a guilty pleasure. Oh, I've seen so many people destroy me in trials with this thing. And if you're good with this thing, you can absolutely ruin people. So for that reason, it's going in the old B tier. Trinity Ghoul, like I said, I'd prefer it to Le Monarch. Oh god, what's this one called? Two-tailed fox. How do I remember this stuff? The two-tailed fox is alright, but not that good. Telesto breaks the game all the while. All the while this thing breaks the game. But where am I going to put it? It's really fun to use. I never use it in PvP though. Lads, I don't use it enough. It's good. It's good, isn't it? It's beta. It's beta. Is it? Is it beta? I feel... I'll put it in beta. Divinity. This took me ages to get, and I actually liked going after a weapon that was hard to get, and I really liked when exotics were hard to get in Destiny 1. Let's not be too political about Destiny. This is a fantastic weapon. It is... Is it as good as these boys? It's very useful, and it has its moments. Ariana's Vow, very good. Wave Splitter. I just want this thing to be good every time I use it. I think Trace Rifle is cool, but it's just never there. I mean, I know some people love that thing. Whisper of the Worm had its moment. It's not there at the moment, lads. It's not there at the moment. Polaris Lance, is this called? I think that's right. And a Braze Scout Rifle, if I'm not mistaken. C tier, but this was good for the Whisper of the Worm mission. You could just spam the guys and sit in the back. What's this called? Oh god, it's called Deathbringer. Oh, that might be wrong. But I think this thing is pretty good, and I quite like it. I wouldn't put it in B tier though, would I? Bastion. Guys, I hate being killed by this thing. I know a lot of people probably love this thing, but it winds me up so much. And for that reason, I'm going to put it down there. I know it's a good bit of kit. I know it probably deserves the B tier, to be fair, but I hate it. I just hate it. Outbreak Perfected, is it called? Outbreak Prime, something like that. Came from a mission. It's good. It used to be good for... what was that raid layer called? Crown of Sorrow. It's a B tier weapon, to be fair. Lord of Wolves had its moments, as every weapon on this list has. It's not very good at the moment though. Mida Multi-Tool, amazing in Trials of the Nine, and that was out. But at the moment, it's oh, you've still got that mobility. You've still got that mobility from it, so people are going to put it there. Oh god, this... oh, I've forgotten the name of this. Something... Prometheus Lens. This was very good in the Vault of Glass raid because there was a glitch where you could bypass shields with it. Is it actually that good though? Is it actually that good? No, it's a C tier weapon. Sorry lads. Crimson. A lot of people have been saying how they preferred the Red Death over this thing, and I'm going to have to agree with you guys. I did really enjoy the Red Death, but the Crimson, it's still a fun weapon. Is it as fun as Hawkmoon? That is the question. Yes, it is. The Tractor Cannon. This is a completely unique weapon, actually. It's probably one of the more unique weapons in Destiny. And for that, I've got to give it some credit, and we're going to pop it in the B tier. The Chaperone. Probably my favourite weapon in Destiny, and I really hope we get a catalyst for it soon. Suros Regime has its moments, and it also has some pretty cool ornaments. But is it any good at the moment? We can put it in B tier. I think that's fair. Taraba. That's... oof. This is controversial because it's a slept-on weapon, that lads. It's a slept-on weapon. Duality, is it called? Duality? Barely used it. The Toaster, aka Yotam, from Black Armory. I hate being killed by it, just like everybody does. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So it could go in here, I guess. World Line Zero. Does anybody have the catalyst for this? I remember... oh, actually, it's probably not vaulted anymore. I remember to get the catalyst for this, you had to kill every Escalation Protocol boss with this sword, or something crazy like that. I'm sure someone can correct me. I'm a fan of exotic swords. This one didn't really hit the mark. I'm going to put it in D tier, because you're not really going to use that over something like a Lament. Then we've got, oh, what's this called? The Devil's Ruin? Is that right? Oh, god, that might be another exotic entirely. Anyway, this sidearm's got that charge up ability, and I think it can also stun certain types of champions. I'll be honest, it's not good. It's not good. It's a guilty pleasure weapon. I like the whole laser beam aspect. Risk Runner. Everybody loves a Risk Runner. That thing is very good on arc burns. The Truth. The Truth came back, but is tracking really that necessary these days? No, it's not. Colony, another exotic that probably took a lot of development time. This thing is really, really unique, and for that I've got to bump it up a little bit, but it's annoying to die by, so we'll put it in the C tier. Queenbreaker's Bow. I really wish this wasn't in the heavy slot. If this was in the secondary slot, I'll be putting it up in A tier, because I'll be using this all the while, but it's in the heavy slot, so it's going to have to go in the C tier. Then we've got the Symmetry, which has a alternate fire mode where it fires projectiles. Very fun weapon. But is it very good? Yeah, it's alright. We can pop it in C. Tommy's Matchbook. Now, Tommy's Matchbook is alright-ish. I quite like it. But, lads, I'm struggling with this one because is it even that good? We'll pop it there. Invisibility is just my favourite thing. I love the stealth aspects in Destiny. I wish they'd bring back more of them. Rat King accommodates to that, and I really enjoy it. Then we've got the Fourth Horseman, which is the 4-barreled shotgun. It's had its moments. It used to be really good in Destiny 1, but it's a guilty pleasure weapon, unfortunately, lads. Black Talon, we actually have a projectile sword here, and I really enjoy this in PvP. Very, very fun to use. Would I put it in A tier? No. I'll put it in B tier for PvP. This list is very strange. I hope you've listened to my justification on each point, because if you just look at this, you think, what? What is going on there? Anyway, Sleeper Simulant, it's had its moments again. I haven't got the catalyst for it. I do really enjoy using it though. It's a fun weapon, but is it that good at the moment? It's probably a C tier weapon. We could put it in B tier, to be fair. That makes sense. Oh, we've got the Stasis sidearm. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. The one that came out recently. This thing is pretty fun, but then again, Stasis is very annoying in PvP. Getting frozen isn't fun, but sidearms are fun to use, so we've got a little bit of a battle here. I'm going to pop it in the C tier. And finally, we've got Sweet Business. A very unique weapon. Came out in the Red War, the Vanilla Destiny 2. I'm going to put this in the C tier because it's fun to use, but it's just not that practical. Anyway, there is my list. Now looking at it, I'm thinking, what have I done? But I just thought I'd do that quickly and check it on the channel. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching and goodbye.